and welcome to Phoenix TV, the TV show that follows Manchester's fastest and most exciting sports team, the Manchester Phoenix. On this week's show, we've got the usual highlights and player interviews, and we're going to start, as always, with Tambo and the hockey news. Now, this could be your last one, mate, because it's the end of the world, and that on Friday, supposedly, so people might not actually sort of see this.
No, I've got a mate in Australia. I'm going to phone him on Friday morning at 7 o'clock. If he answers, nothing's happened.
Well, there you go, so you might get to see this, we're not sure yet, so...
Right.
For those who might still be here, why don't we get on with it?
Okay, quite a bit to talk about, really. I mean, not that many games. Last Saturday, Guildford beat Bracknell 3-2 on penalty shots, with Lobby Longstaff and Hoppy getting the penalty winners. And Slough 2, Bison 6. There just seems no stopping them at the moment. 2 for Owen. Carl Graham got a goal. Greener, Chesky and Chambers, with the boy Backley getting 2 for Slough. Slough are in trouble at the moment, I think. Sunday, Sheffield 4, Bison 6. Not unexpected, really, I don't think. Again, Joe Miller with 2, Greener, Rand, Owen and Chesky. And thanks to the modern technology that didn't work last week. Phantoms 5, the Bees 4. Good game there with Lauco getting a hat-trick for the Phantoms. Massa, Thompson, Smittle and Broniman for the Bees. Cracking game at Milton Keynes. Lightning 5, the Jets 4. With the winner coming from our friend Little Grant McPherson late on in the game. Nicky Chin got himself a match, allegedly for coming off the bench and sorting something out. Now, Nicky Chin cannot leap off the bench anymore. He's not, not that good, so there's something not right there.
I'm just distancing myself from that when he comes back and wants to have a word.
Telford 2, Swindon 3, and as expected, Perkio and Hoog in among the goals. Unfortunately, Telford with a few troubles again. Green broke his ankle, and apparently they've all got mumps. So who knows who they're going to have playing for them this week. And the last one, that was it.
See, this is why we need modern technology back. The flipping a paper just confuses him too much. But
well, the table is interesting. With Phoenix not playing, we've got Bison on 41, Flames 38, Phoenix are 34, Lightning 33, Jets 32. Then the gap, Bees on 28, Wildcats 27, Phantoms 21, Steeldogs 19, and Telford with 9. And the Cup semi-finals are cut and dried now, with Bison playing the Jets, and we've got the Flames in the semi-final.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup. Obviously, we did almost like a double header against Guildford earlier in the season, beat them both times. We know we can do it. These guys seem to be playing fairly well, but Guildford are starting to get back into it, so it could be 2 really close games.
I think it'll be great cup matches. Now, on to tonight. Well, we don't normally need any extra spice for the Sheffield game, but it certainly happened yesterday morning, didn't it?
It certainly has. I do believe that they released a player and we've signed him up.
Yes, and welcome back, Soupy Campbell.
Yeah.
And of course, we've got Bari McKenzie's debut tonight as well. So, no Robert, that's a big blow, but a couple of new faces. Who knows? But I was watching Sheffield in warm-up there. They don't believe in themselves at the moment. They've lost 10 out of the last 11. They're obviously trying to shake things up and get a winning formula back.
Yeah, obviously when you kind of ditch a couple of players, kind of shake the roster a bit, hopefully that'll kind of give them a bit of a kick up the rear end. But at the same time, Phoenix obviously got lost Scott McKenzie, got Bari McKenzie in, and obviously sort of Campbell on short term as well. So obviously we're shaking things up a little bit as well. So hopefully that'll give us another lift. And I don't think it'll quite be a 9-1 demolition like it was last time, but I think Phoenix probably just going to be a little bit too much for Sheffield.
Yeah, and well, really, we're shaking things up. Yeah, this is when we make a push. We've got a pretty hectic fixture list for the next couple of weeks. You know, with a double header away at the weekend at Slough and Peterborough. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, 2 tough teams. Obviously went down to Slough and we were losing at one point, and then obviously brought it back for that 7-5 win. And then the Halloween game down in Peterborough, which I think most of us thought was going to be a nice win for us there. And so Peterborough came back and took the points. So it's going to be fairly tough.
I think we've got to mention the Christmas shots as well. I thought they looked brilliant, really, really good. So watch out for details of what's happening with them later on.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be up on the website about how you can get your hands on one. And again, just before we go, I just want to mention the GB Sledge Hockey team. We had a couple of the Phoenix guys playing for them. They didn't win any games, unfortunately, but the whole idea was just getting a bit of experience, a couple of new players there, including 2 of our Phoenix guys. By all accounts, had a cracking time, got a load of experience. That's going to work well for the qualifiers for 2014 Paralympics.
Well, looking at the results they had against these teams in previous years, it's an improvement, even now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Rob Allen, who's one of the Phoenix guys, sort of mentioned it, like the Russian team are on the ice 5 hours a day, so pretty much 7 days a week. They've got a lot of funding behind them, compared to the GB squad that gets like 2 hours a month, and that if they're lucky, and it's all self-funded. So that's kind of shows you the gap they've got there. But well done to the lads, and great seeing improvement.
And it was a nice shiny medal as well. I've seen it.
Absolutely, yeah. He's grinning like a Cheshire cat. So there'll be more about that hopefully in the next couple of weeks as well. So
right, well, it's just about that time. So it's my turn this week, I think, isn't it?
Go on, Wood. As Christmas is coming, I'll give you this one.
It's been a while. Let's go watch some hockey. Right, Phoenix TV here. It's Sponsor Spotlight, and I'm happy to welcome back Mark Dawson of Elite Print. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Right, a wee bit of a change here, really. Block looks a bit full down there tonight. Are they friends or colleagues, clients?
It's a mixture, really. We've got a lot of friends here, family, and a lot of business associates as well. We try to bring people in who've been to watch Storm, who've shown an interest in Phoenix, and hopefully they'll come back and come to more home games.
Well, that's what we want. Anybody I need to talk to that might be interested in us?
I'll point you in the direction of them, definitely.
And yourself, the business, everything fine?
It's doing well. We've generated probably about a 40% increase on turnover purely through our sponsorship at Phoenix. So our support to the club is dedicated, really, because of what we're getting in return from it.
Well, it's fantastic. As I say, we've talked about it before, but you and your family, you're just about at every game these days.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We haven't missed a home game for nearly 2 seasons now, and we go to a lot of the away games as well.
So you're well and truly hooked.
Definitely.
Well, let's see if we can hook some of your guests as well then tonight.
Definitely. I'll point you in the direction of them.
Mark, thanks as always.
No problem.
Your old car, seen better days, given up the ghost? You need the friendly guys at Davidson's. One phone call is all you need. They'll collect your car for free, sort out that nasty paperwork, and transform your old banger into lots of lovely cash. Because Davidson's are extremely reputable and recommended by the DVLA. So for the best prices, cash on the spot, and to scrap your car with confidence, call us on 0161 928 9981.
Davidson's, we're talking scrap.
It's fan spotlight this time, and we try to find the strange, the weird, and the unpredictable. And I found it tonight. I've got Grant here with me. Hi, Grant.
Oh yeah, Phoenix, go on!
Right, Grant, that's not a Manchester accent, is it? Where are you from?
Oh, we grew up in South Africa, where we don't get a lot of ice skating. So.
You don't play a lot of ice hockey in South Africa, do you?
No, but a bit more hockey and rugby.
And this is your first game?
Yes, brilliant.
Right, and I've also heard from the shop that you're going to buy yourself a shirt as well.
Oh yeah, I think we'll all get shirts, I think, for Christmas presents.
Right, and you'll be coming back?
Oh, definitely.
What do you like about it?
Oh, we like a bit of the punch-ups, we like all the songs and singing. It's great, brilliant. Great atmosphere.
Well, it looks like we've got another convert then, doesn't it? So, there we go. Okay, it's another fan spotlight, a bit of normality here. I'm here with two young lads, the Dawson kids. I've got Ashley and Nathan. Ashley to my left. And Nathan, it's your birthday? I'm mixing them up again. There we go. Nathan's the older one. Ashley's the younger, and it's his birthday today, is that right?
Yeah.
And I've got to think the Dawsons, the family planning's pretty good, because we had the big lad's birthday just the other week on the bus, and now we've got Ashley's. Guys, we've talked about this before, but you do like your hockey, don't you?
Yeah.
And what do you like about it?
It's just fast and it's better than football because it's not boring like football.
Do you play football?
No.
And you?
Same basically. The same basically.
Right, and so do you drag your parents along or do they drag you?
Well, we dragged them if they weren't taking us.
So they've got no choice really?
Yeah.
Guys, thanks very much. It's great to see you every week. Happy birthday to you, and let's hope we can get a Phoenix win.
Here at CW Motors, we provide a large range of high-quality services. Your vehicle will be looked after by our highly qualified and dedicated team, using both state-of-the-art technology and good old-fashioned elbow grease. We specialise in accident crash repair, mechanical and bodywork, and MOT preparation. We also have oven and jig facilities and can provide insurance estimates. So, for a friendly and professional service, come and see us at Victoria Mill, Droylsden. Or you can call us on 0161 371 9983.
Phoenix TV here, end of the game, Manchester Phoenix 5, Sheffield Steeldogs 3, and I'm here with a skipper and good friend of Phoenix, Greg Wood. Greg, good evening.
Hi, how you doing, guys? You alright?
Yeah, we're fine. Greg, you could have got something out of that one, I thought, tonight.
You know, we often puffed all night, but if you don't take your chances in any game, you know, you're going to struggle. I mean, when it got to 3-2 there, you know, we pulled the goal back, and you know, if you miss them 1 or 2 chances that go begging, you let one in the other end, you know, it puts you on the back foot again. So unfortunately, we couldn't make the most of, you know, the chances we did have.
And how many times the script was written for Derek Campbell there tonight, wasn't it? It happens every time with every club.
Of course it were. I mean, we were all joking today. We were talking about him. Oh, Derek will have a Gordy out tonight. So he did. You know, Derek's a good player. No one disputes that whatsoever. You know, everyone, all the boys in the room loved him. It's just one of them situations where, you know, it just didn't work out.
Sometimes you just got to make difficult changes. That's part of the game.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, Shane and Andre are doing the best they can to, you know, to bring the best team that can with the budget that we have. And unfortunately for Derek, it's just not worked out that way.
Well, you need to break this streak you're on now, but you don't look far away from winning games, to be honest with you.
Oh, we're not a million miles away, like I said, but you know, when you're down at dumps, things are always bad. I mean, if you sat second or third in league, them chances you get, they go in. But you know, you make your own luck, and we'll work hard, and we'll get back at it, and you know, we'll turn it round. 5 or 6 games in a row wins you, and you know, you jump 3 or 4 places in the league. So hopefully, we'll put on a run after New Year, and you know, we'll see where it takes us.
We're only halfway through. There's a long way to go.
27 games, I think, left. So you know, we're still thereabouts.
Well, good luck, and we'll see you at the end of the year down over at your place.
I think so. I think we've got 3 in a row again, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Greg, thanks as always.
No worries, thank you.
Phoenix TV here, and I'm here with our man of the match, new boy, old boy, don't know quite what to call you, Derek. Welcome back to Phoenix.
Yeah, thank you. Just young boy. Young boy is good.
Ah, come on, you're not kidding me there. Derek, the script was written for you there tonight to come up with a big game.
I think, you know, whenever there's a trade in hockey or, you know, a change, I think, you know, it's a little motivational, maybe a little bit fire underneath you to want to do well and prove the doubters wrong, maybe, and whatever it might be. But I just try and play the same way every time. So.
Well, 2 goals, a little tussle, Gordie Howe hat trick for you. Yeah. But as I say, you're back, and Tony Hand's getting the puck across to you, and you're putting it in the back of the net. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Tony is. Well, we all know what Tony can do. So. I'm just happy, you know, to be on the same team with him, and it seems like a lifetime ago when I first came over here. But you know, I'm really excited to be in Manchester. I must say it's a good feeling. I must say that.
Well, so you got a good reception from the fans. A lot of us remember you.
Yeah, I think you know, I think that first year we had over here, you know, it was the beginning of something, obviously something good here. So you know, hats off to all the fans and, you know, management for, you know, continuing to improve the club. And, you know, I'm just a small part of it now, and I just want to contribute some way or another.
Derek, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Phoenix TV here with our usual post-match blog, or whatever you want to call it, after a good win. Hard work, where Phoenix beat the Dogs 5-3. I'm here with the boss, Neil. Evening, Neil.
Hi, how are you doing?
And I've got one of our new boys. I've got Bari McKenzie. Barry, welcome to the club.
Thank you very much.
Right, tonight, 3-0, coasting, and then just basically, it looked like we had a long break, and it takes time for everybody to get back into the swing of things.
Oh yeah, of course it does. When you're off the ice, personally 5 weeks, the team 2 weeks, you're rusty. But I thought we'd done a good job considering. They came out hard. We let them play, which we shouldn't have done, which we know about that, and we've been addressed it. But overall, it was a good 2 points, and we'll take it into the weekend.
Neil, they came back at us, which we know Andre's teams always do. But we weathered the storm, and in the end, came away with good points.
Yeah, I mean, got to be fair as well. I can say this after the game, and you know, Barry knows this. We ended up losing. You know, we've lost a defenseman in Robert. We lost another defenseman in the first period. He ended up in the changing room, and unfortunately, we can say now we also had Jamie Neal being sick most of the period breaks with a very bad stomach bug. We dropped Jamie from being a forward back to being a defenseman. So I think overall, I think the guys did pretty well really, and that's why they managed to came back. As soon as James started being sick, and as soon as we had to pull Ben out the lineup, we were struggling a little bit at the back, to be honest. We just didn't have the depth anymore. And I think, as Barry's just said as well, I mean, you know, he's quite brave to say himself, you know, he's been off the ice for 5 weeks. You know, the pace of a game is nothing like training. Nothing like training, you know, and I think, you know, plus Barry's playing with new people, and of course we brought Derek in tonight. Derek's playing with new people. Sounds like you're always making excuses, but I think if you put all that in the mix, then it's a pretty good display, really.
Yes, to say 2 points is 2 points. I'm always positive on that. Barry, a few words about yourself, really, for the fans. You do know the league because you were at Milton Keynes, and of course you got nice shiny medals for your time there.
Yeah, I really enjoyed my time in Milton Keynes. It was when I was 17 I moved back from America, and Nick Poole gave me the opportunity to come. I was there for 3 years. I had 3 really good years there. The team that we had at that time won pretty much everything. It was a pleasure and a privilege to play there. But now I'm a Phoenix player, so I was expecting the same from us. So
absolutely. I mean, Manchester's on the block now, and they better know it.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've got a great team. I wouldn't say I was surprised, because I've played with a lot of the players through the GB setup, and it's good to get back in like the EPL, you know, like to meet everybody again and get back playing. Been off obviously for 5 weeks, it's hard, you know. My first game back, you try and do things, you just can't do it, and it's frustrating, but you know what, we pull through as a team, and the team performance is a little bit more than my individual performance, so I'm happy. Well,
the weekend will focus you anyway. They're 2 tough games down at Slough and Peterborough, so I mean, the match fitness will come back in games like that.
Oh yeah, of course it will. Yeah, like I wasn't expecting to come and be the same as what I was in Cardiff or in Edinburgh last season. It was hard. 2 games this weekend, 2 hard games. I think. I'm assuming Slough will be really tough, and so will Peterborough in the small ice. But we're looking forward to the challenge. You know, we're going to the weekend expecting 4 points. Leading up to the Christmas break, and I'm very sure and we're capable of doing it.
Oh, absolutely. And Neil, as I say, it's a long trip at the weekend, you know, 2 away games, but the guys, they're up for it. We're halfway through the season now. We're in a challenging position, and with the changes that we've made to keep us within that challenging position, things are going to be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite pleased Barry's joined us, and I think, you know, he brings experience, and that's what's good about bringing players in with a little more matureness without being rude. And I think, you know, as he said, once he settles in, I think things will go quite well, and I think as you say, you already know the boys from playing, you know, in the Premier League before and playing in the GB setup. So most of these lads, you know, anyway. I can tell that already with you by the banter that's going on in there. So so I think, you know, get your fitness back and get your eye back in, and I think you're probably going to enjoy playing at Manchester.
Oh, definitely. So far, everything's been absolutely great. Tony's been good. I've obviously seen the physio, got it all clear. Obviously, it's not great coming to a new team when you have been injured, but that's life. You know, everybody's done it. Everybody comes back, and you know, I'm just happy to be here. I was actually maybe going to come in the summer. I spoke to Tony in the summer, and obviously I chose Cardiff. And when I heard he was wanting me to come back up again, to be honest with you, there wasn't much of a decision to make. I felt it was the right move at the time for my career. Obviously, being released from Cardiff, you know, like I've got no hard feelings towards them. You know, I enjoyed my time there, but obviously being here, it's a great privilege. Obviously, there's a good tradition of winning, and I'm sure that we'll keep that going this year.
Well, do you know what, Barry? I actually think you're going to be good for Manchester without being funny. And I'll tell you why. I love people that have a level of honesty that you've got, because it shows that they're transparent and that they're actually at some point going to deliver what they know they can do. And, you know, it's good to get guys like you that are no frills, that just tell it how it is.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, like I'm not going to kid myself on. I didn't have a good game today, but as I said, the team pulled through, and that's the main thing. You know, if a few players have a night off, it happens. Like if everybody was perfect, we would be playing in the NHL. You know. So it was good, you know. I'm just got to get my feet back. A few hard training sessions. I've been hard in the gym as well, so I'm enjoying it. You know, everybody's been really nice, welcome me with open arms. You know, so I appreciate that, and I'm just looking forward to my time here.
And you and I have already done a deal, which is you owe me 2 goals by the end of January. Are we on for that?
By the end of January?
Yeah.
By the end of December.
Well, you know, you can. I'm giving him a chance to get back with us again. You know, I mean, it's like once he gives me the 2, I'll go back and ask for 2 more. You know me.
I'll be hoping to get better to my best before the end of January, to be honest with you.
That's really good.
Right, really, it's late. Thursday night, always late finishes. So I think we'll wrap it up and let Barry get away and get some food. And basically, no game this weekend. We're away at Slough and Peterborough, but next Thursday night we've got the Telford Tigers with the usual 7:30 face-off. Guys, thanks very much.
And then we've got Sunday, don't forget. So we've got Thursday night 7:30, and then we've got following Sunday, haven't we?
Of course,
at
and
5:30.
Sunday is a big one.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got a special person coming on Sunday, and it's well worth coming to. That's the Bracknell Bees with the usual 5:30 face-off.
We can probably give them a hint. Ex-Storm player, ex-Phoenix player,
ex-Cardiff player, ex-Bracknell player.
Yeah.
I know who it is.
Yeah, we all know it is, but we can't tell you, I'm afraid. You're going to have to come and see for yourself.
And he arrived in the country this morning.
He did. Anyway, go on, you close.
Right, that's it. I've just got a wish from Neil, the players, the club, and myself, and all the media crew. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks very much.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we've got for this episode of Phoenix TV. But remember, if you have any questions you want answering, you can submit them via the usual ways, by text, by email, and of course the official Phoenix forum. Now, I must tell you that the next episode of Phoenix TV will be in the new year, probably the first week in January, so keep your eyes on the official Phoenix forums, the official Phoenix Facebook site and Twitter account. I'm sure there'll be some information on there. You also keep up to date with everything that's going on in the Phoenix and keep getting your hockey fix up until 2013, if the world hasn't ended by then. Now, the next game we are going to be playing is obviously against the Telford Tigers. That's on the 27th of December. It's another Thursday game, and face-off is at 7:30. And also we welcome back Scott McKenzie as he faces off against us for the first time. So we hope to see you at the Dome then with hopefully a good crowd. But from me and everyone here and associated with the Phoenix, we'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas. And we thought Jack Duckworth was dead.
It's called sartorial elegance.
Definitely not style. Anyway, right, okay, ready to go. That's the outtakes there for you.
So, Mr. Morris, you've made some strange decisions that bring Derek Campbell back. Are you mad?
I really can't take any credit for the madness. It's all Tony Hand. However, what a stroke of madness.
I'm saying a word, mate. I'm sorry.